Life-altering classes Part 2. Last week, Henry found himself attracted to the Seventh-day Adventist faith after enrolling at the Adventist University of Arusha in Tanzania. He enjoyed worship services, vegetarian meals, and Sabbath activities. But he remained a devout member of his family's denomination. During his second year of studies, Henry met a young Adventist woman named Doreen from Kenya at the University of Arusha. She was among the university's many international students, including those from Rwanda, Uganda, Botswana, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and elsewhere. Henry, who was from Tanzania, was interested in learning more about various African cultures, and he was especially interested in learning more about Doreen. Henry and Doreen became close friends. They followed each other everywhere. They helped each other with their studies, and they prayed together. Sometimes, they engaged in vigorous debates about the cultural differences between their two countries, Tanzania and Kenya. At first, Henry and Doreen didn't speak about their religious differences. Doreen thought that Henry was an Adventist. Her assumption was understandable because Henry actively participated in religious activities on campus. He helped lead worship services, and he sang in the student choir. When she learned that he was not an Adventist, she and he began to discuss God every chance they got. Then Henry was invited to attend a spiritual retreat for university students in Rwanda. The retreat was organized by the Adventist Church's East Central Africa Division, whose territory encompasses Tanzania, Rwanda, Kenya, and 8 other countries. It was Henry's first visit to Rwanda. He had only known the country for its slogan, "Land of 1,000 Hills and a Million Smiles." Now he got to see it with his own eyes. Returning to Tanzania after the trip, he was asked to speak about Rwanda at a special program for church leaders. He was surprised that he, a non-Adventist, was asked to talk. Inspired by the trip, Henry was ready to go to the next spiritual retreat of university students, which was held in Kenya the following year. It was his first visit to Kenya. He sang with his university's choir at the retreat, and their music received high praise from the other students. He found that the meals were delicious, the schedule was well organized, and the lodging was comfortable. The experience increased his appreciation for the Adventist faith. The retreat in Kenya was extra special because he was able to attend with Doreen. Henry graduated from the University of Arusha with flying colors. He was among the top students in his class. After graduation, Henry continued to worship on Sabbath. He kept in touch with Doreen. 5 years after graduation, he decided to give his heart to Jesus in baptism. After that, he proposed to Doreen, and the two were married. Today, Henry and Doreen have 3 children. Henry works for Tanzania's government as a civil servant, and he serves God as the treasurer of the local Adventist Church. He expressed joy that part of this quarter's 13th Sabbath offering will help expand the facilities at the University of Arusha, with the construction of a much-needed multipurpose hall. The multipurpose building will help attract and accommodate more students to the university, he says. I hope that many students, through their time at the university, will receive the truth and accept Jesus Christ as I did. Your 13th Sabbath offering will have a great impact on the University of Arusha. Thank you for planning a generous 13th Sabbath offering.